So just had to roll them dice and do the right thing and bet on myself.
It was time to get out, huh?
Time to get out.
I know, man. I'm pissed.
Dead or in jail, so you just get away from all of that. And
a couple of Maybachs, then some Rolls Royces, then some watches, buildings, and more.
How about that? Some buildings. Not
Wait,
even
he
like
bought himself. So what do you get you? Like as a friend or something?
Every gift is important to me. Every gift is important.
In a stunning turn of events that shook the boxing world, Floyd Mayweather is now caught in the middle of a massive $42 million scam controversy, causing anger, shock and serious questions about his financial empire. As the news spread quickly, attention shifted to Leonard Ellerbe, his longtime friend and former business partner, who many hoped would explain the situation. Ellerbe has now spoken out, but his words have only made the situation more intense, with supporters and critics demanding clear answers. This situation could reshape the legacy of Money Mayweather forever. His empire, once viewed as untouchable, now faces a major test. The $42 million scandal, doubtful real estate investments and strong statements from Leonard Ellerbe and others have not only rattled Mayweather Promotions, but also damaged the powerful image he built around endless wealth and success, even though he continues to show off a life of luxury. Growing claims of unpaid debts, poor financial handling and exaggerated income tell a more worrying story. Whether this marks the start of a real collapse or simply another dramatic phase in his career is still uncertain, but one fact stands out: the once unbeatable image of the money man is fading fast.
Might be leaving Mayweather Promotions. Is there any truth to any of that?
no.
That's a resounding no.
So about a week after Leonard Ellerbe said that he was not leaving Mayweather Promotions, Floyd posted that he has stepped down from the company. About a week ago, Blue Blood Sports said the fact that Ellerbe was working with Tank and he's with Floyd is going to bring some type of conflict of interest, and he might as well step down from Mayweather Promotions. Something's gotta give. Well, something gave. Floyd moved on with Richard Schaefer, who, was previously with Golden Boy Promotions, a guy with like over 40 years of experience. I'm guessing Leonard is going to keep working with Tank, but y'all already know what it is, my peoples. Box Center, your favorite boxers show. Peace.
As he approaches 50 years old, Floyd Mayweather keeps filling social media with posts showing his luxury lifestyle, from private jets to diamond-covered watches. He proudly displays every expensive item he owns. However, critics believe this non-stop focus on showing wealth is exactly what may be driving him towards serious financial trouble. Many say that constantly proving how rich he is cannot last forever and could eventually leave him facing bankruptcy.
They kind of, think it's a red flag when you're 50 years old and feel like almost 50 and still gotta flex on social media. But people on social media do what they do best, especially black people, try to tear each other down. So people start researching, Angelique started researching, and they found out that Floyd was capping. Now Floyd is part of like some type of ownership group that got a part of it. Then you got 50.
Floyd Mayweather's widely promoted $42 million real estate deal involving more than 60 buildings in Upper Manhattan is now being questioned. Although Mayweather stated that he fully owned the properties, new reports suggest he may have purchased only a small share and that no official ownership transfer was recorded. This difference has created serious doubts about how much control he truly has and how clear and honest the deal really was.
There's a flex happening with Floyd Mayweather that we were all cheering and congratulating him from, but we might need to put a pin in that as some evidence comes forward that things may not be how they seem. So a couple weeks back, I talked about it here on the show. Floyd Mayweather said he dropped $402 million on 62 Manhattan rental buildings. But Business Insider went and did the research. They did their Googles, and they said they couldn't find any receipts that this is true. There were no deed transfers, no public records, nothing. They made some phone calls to owners, and they could not find any information regarding this transaction. Floyd has gone on interviews and discussed it. Of course, 50 Cent dropped in with his troll thing and put the interview up and the information about it and said he bought them in his imagination. Same place he read all those Harry Potter books, because 50 gone 50. My question is, does Floyd was he swindled in some sort of business deal?
In addition, many of these buildings are rent stabilized, which makes it harder to earn the expected profits, and this raises more concerns about possible mistakes in Mayweather investment strategy.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah. And on a point like this, because all of them, we're in New York City right now, we're in Manhattan.
That's what we do. Come on. You want to do it? All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
He's collecting rent, hustlers. You know how much rent that is? And guess what? I don't know his paperwork, but obviously if you spent that much in real estate, it looks like he spent it in one shot, but even if he didn't, but usually he did. And if he dealt with the same person, you get a deal, right? So through these deals, he's making money. It's definitely an income situation. They're all apartments. It's not a commercial building. They're all apartment buildings, which are commercial, but they're apartments. So guess what? $402 million in real estate. Hey, he's $500 million in real estate just off apartment.
Along with this deal, Mayweather has also made major moves in real estate. He put money into a $10 billion office portfolio managed by 601 companies, which includes well-known properties such as the AON Center and the old post office building in Chicago. These decisions show his focus on creating a strong and wide-reaching real estate empire. Leonard Ellerbe, a longtime partner of Floyd Mayweather and former CEO of Mayweather Promotions, has played a key role in the business side of boxing. However, recent events have raised questions about both his and Mayweather financial dealings.
Floyd that basically gave him $1 million came out to Vegas and they had a whole backstory to that. And I'm pretty sure Leonard was around seeing all that. And what you saying doesn't sound far-fetched. And I'm not agreeing with you just to agree with you, but like the champ may be hurt just because like you a human being, you could whoop ass, but you're still a human being, right? You may be hurt that you missed a moment. I've also seen guys where, you know, they moment passed and you try to hold on to things and that becomes an element of it. But then also it's just not a Leonard Ellerbe thing. There's a lot of people who may be in position around a Floyd Mayweather, but whatever deal they agreed to at the time didn't allow them to get all the money that they probably could have earned, right? And so he probably sees the infrastructure that Tank doesn't have in the relationship, and he's not saying, hey man, it ain't fuck you, champ.
Ellerbe stated that Gervonta "Tank" Davis, a leading fighter under their promotion, reportedly did not receive a major payment worth $33 million. This claim has sparked serious doubts about the financial integrity within Mayweather Promotions and how its fighters are treated. The reaction was immediate as Davis openly criticized Mayweather business skills and hinted that he may have been handled poorly when it comes to money.
Gervonta Davis, but I seen recently that he's actually looking to leave. So how does that relationship work? How does that work as far as, you know, grooming somebody, getting them to a point, and then having some differences?
I've always been a gentleman. I've always been respectful, and there's nothing like taking a kid that come from the same background as you and helping them and put them in a position to become a multi-millionaire. You know, you meet a kid, he come up to you for an autograph. You sign an autograph for him, then I tell him, in a few years when you get older, I'm gonna work with you and I'm gonna make you world champion someday. Years later, I started working with him, helped him, pushed him to be great. And if he feels like, you know, he's grew wings where he can fly, become his own boss, more power to him.
Mayweather Promotions, founded by the legendary Floyd Mayweather Jr., has been a major force in the boxing world. Under Ellerbe leadership, the company grew strong and organized some of the most profitable and talked about fights in recent years. From the record-breaking Mayweather vs. Pacquiao battle to the exciting Mayweather vs. McGregor showdown, the promotion consistently produced huge events that captured global attention.
17-0 in 12-round fights.
Like he tried to get Pacquiao out of here.
Exactly. Never entered the ring. He didn't get off to his fastest start.
One flies to the right anytime he gets ready.
Gets him into the corner.
Les, using the jab as not more than a rangefinder because it landed that's the ropes. He wheels off those.
With a sense in his mind that he wants to do, he can do.
Mayweather, because they felt that he was the obstacle to getting the fight made.
He couldn't fight as he did against Margarito, much slower opponent.
Came in not really as up on point like Floyd was, and he got a way different
outcome without the tactical ammunition to open up. And in Grand Rapids, Las Vegas.
I want to talk to you about your fight with Conor McGregor.
He's the Caucasian Floyd Mayweather. You know, he's a knockoff version, but
it's a great goddamn comparison right there.
Yeah.
It may be the funniest thing I've ever.
Yeah, he's a hell of a knockoff version.
There has to be a level of respect now after that, because after
I take my hat off to him.
Yeah.
I mean, he a dog.
The best moment for me was after that fight when you guys hugged after the fight and he was like, I'm mad that they stopped it. You should have just put me down. He said, I didn't have no legs.
I mean, I want the man to have a career after me.
Yeah.
It sounded good when the fight was over.
Yeah.
You know, when I was digging off in his ass, he was like, you know.
What is the conversation about you going into the octagon? Is that a real conversation?
Anything is possible. I can go get a deal right now from the UFC. Probably $4-5 billion deal if that's what I wanted.
Yeah.
Yes, Ellerbe time with the company was defined by smart partnerships, strong promotion, and a sharp ability to spot rising talent. He had a major influence in building the career of fighters like Gervonta Davis, who went from being little known to becoming a big pay-per-view star. Davis, recognized for his knockout power and strong personality, spoke openly and directly after Leonard Ellerbe left Mayweather Promotions.
No, he the one told Frank that I was running at 7 o'clock in the morning, Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. But I knew for sure that wasn't going to be enough to beat me. It's cool. It's all right. I don't really think too much of it. He's not going to hurt me. You know what I mean? So it's good to beef with him than be cool with him, because he can do some crazy stuff. He'll put you in bad situations.
Canelo Alvarez's fight with Floyd Mayweather in 2013 had a major effect on his career. Even though he lost, Canelo views it as an important lesson. He said he never saw it as a defeat, but as a big moment to grow in his career, and the main lesson was that he never wanted to feel the pain of losing again. After that, he achieved great success and became a world champion in 4 different divisions, which shows his strength and determination. Despite ongoing controversies, things were running smoothly for Mayweather Promotions until Leonard Ellerbe announced he was stepping down, and social media quickly filled with rumors and speculation.
Hi there and welcome to Jam's Boxing Chat. This is just a quick one that the CEO of Mayweather Promotions, Leonard Ellerbe, has left his role with immediate effect. He's been replaced by Richard Schaefer. God knows what's going on in the Mayweather camp, but I'm sure we'll find out soon.
The vague Instagram post only said that Ellerbe was stepping down, which left fans searching for answers. The moment was especially bad because Mayweather Promotions had just signed a major television deal with Amazon Prime Video to grow its global presence. Floyd's past has been filled with controversies, mostly linked to money issues. One major claim accused him of scamming people or not paying taxes on his income. There were also reports that he was held in Dubai after not paying for expensive jewelry. All of this has increased doubts about his business conduct and personal credibility.
It turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
Reports now say the rumors were true and Floyd Mayweather has been stuck in Dubai for the past 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to make this claim, and several insider sources have since confirmed that he is being held there over a debt not related to boxing. After further details came out, it appears that while Mayweather was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, someone from his own camp allegedly stole a piece, escaped, and then cut off all contact with him. Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but officials have refused to let him leave until the missing item is returned. It is also being claimed that a specific individual is responsible for stealing the piece and causing this entire situation.
50, aka Ferrari F50. So 50's obviously going to take any chance that he can to troll Floyd Mayweather. And I don't know how accurate or true this is. 50 said it was true and then removed it off his Instagram like he sometimes does. He'll chime in on things and then remove it. But luckily for me, I know that he does that, so I screenshot everything that he posts. Just because, you know, he'll remove it and then it's hard to find it. I'm like, damn, it was up there. So just for like podcasts and just research purposes, I always screenshot them, have it on my phone. That way, if it's removed, you know, it's like, hey, you know, he did post this. So what am I talking about? Let's go over this. 50 Cent has weighed in on a shocking claim in the ongoing spat between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis, saying he believes a belief that has allowed him to get in some digs of his own.
Public opinion about Floyd's financial behavior remains damaged because of his past controversies. Even though he presents himself as a smart and successful businessman, many people believe he focuses more on quick profits than lasting security. His money decisions, especially those connected to friends, partners and supporters, give the impression that his fortune is driven more by showmanship than by careful and stable financial planning.
I'm just flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist.
NFT world, guess what?
Guess what?
Drop. And of course, I'm the money man. But guess what?
Sure are.
We're not done yet.
We aren't?
They told me
there's more
we're not
scamming to be
yet,
done.
and it's not over.
My God.
Autograph gloves.
Oh my God. That's incredible. 2,000 people that invest in his NFT project get a chance to win autographed gloves. It's crazy. But you might be asking, did he actually follow through on his promises and deliver these gloves? Of course he fucking did.
Money May, you all know the rest.
Money May, you all know the rest. You just got scammed again.
Floyd Mayweather was not only known for heavy spending, but was also accused of earning money through questionable promotions and possible scams. Some claims say he took payments from fans for events or merchandise that were never delivered or never happened at all.
How much money could you reasonably walk out of this fight with?
350 million.
$350 million.
Yes.
Wow. I know you love money, right? I mean,
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
What do you do with all this money?
And cash is king.
Do you have an ATM card?
I'm the human ATM.
Closer examination shows that Mayweather's real income may be far lower than what he publicly claims. In some cases, reports suggest he earned around $60 million from certain fights instead of the $350 million he often mentions. This habit of inflating numbers creates doubt about how genuine his fortune really is and suggests that part of his image may be built to protect his public reputation.
Tank's come out with a bit of a mad statement, and he said that Floyd Mayweather has been held captive in Dubai because he owes people money and he can't pay them, or won't pay them, one or the other. Before I carry on, please hit that follow button if you haven't already. We're on a mission to get to 10k. Now for me, the idea that one of the richest men in the world cannot pay somebody in Dubai is a bit mad. However, Tank Davis has come out and said ask Floyd to go live right now, and he can't. Which is a fair point, and knowing how Mayweather's ego is, if it was possible for him to go live, he would be responding to this straight off the bat. Now that being said, it wasn't that long ago since we saw that video call between him and Bill Haney on the internet. So whether this is true or not, I do not know. It could just be Tank throwing shots at Floyd Mayweather, because I know that relationship has been a little bit ropey in the last few years. But you never know, especially with somebody like Mayweather, who sometimes comes across with a bit of a god complex. Maybe he's just tried screwing the wrong people. But let me know what you guys think to this. Do you think that Floyd Mayweather has been held captive in Dubai? Or do you think this is just Tank Davis stirring up some stuff? Let me know in the comments. As always, a like, a favourite, save a share, all appreciated. Please hit that follow button if you haven't already. We're on a mission to get to 10k. Peace out.
This repeated behavior of getting expensive items without paying on time shows a careless way of handling money. Living on credit and putting off payments is a risky approach that can lead to serious financial trouble no matter how much someone has earned in the past.
And guess what? Your job don't pay like my job.
Well, it depends.
Your job don't pay like my job.
That brings me to another point.
I can make $200 million in 18 months. Because I want to. Because I want to come back and steal some more money. Is that okay with you?
These new details have created a huge storm in the media and started intense public discussion. Supporters and critics are now asking if Mayweather's empire was ever truly as strong as it looked, or if it was built mainly on hype and image. Claims of scams, unpaid taxes, mispayments on luxury items and accusations of holding back money from fighters suggest a pattern of poor financial handling hidden behind flashy spending. His constant display of private jets, diamond watches and million-dollar buys on social media now feels different. It seems less about achievement and more about proving something. On top of that, his history includes red flags such as reports of being detained in Dubai over unpaid jewelry disputes with business partners and failed projects that disappointed fans and investors. His habit of chasing quick profits and attention instead of long-term stability and openness may now be catching up with him. The difference between how things looked and what may be real has never been clearer. What is your opinion on Ellerbe's response? Do you think Mayweather's empire is truly falling apart, or is this simply another wave of media drama? Share your thoughts in the comments below.